Om Shri Maha Periyava Saranam. Scientists, doctors, researchers, and educationists living in various parts of the world visited Kanchipuram to have darshan and receive blessings from Maha Periyava. Maha Periyava would amaze the visitors by providing various details related to their respective fields, leaving them astounded. Once, a famous geologist came to Kanchi Shankaramad to receive blessings from Maha Periyava. Maha Periyava inquired about his origin, family, profession, and other details. After half an hour of conversation, as the geologist was about to leave after receiving blessings, Maha Periyava requested him like a child, "Can you do me a favor?" The geologist couldn't believe it. He wondered, a person who knows even the smallest happening in any part of the world, what help does he expect from me? Amazed, he bowed to the sage again. Then he said humbly, "If I can be of service to Periyava, it would be my greatest joy." Maha Periyava asked him, "Have you heard of the Kaladi Kshetra in Kerala?" "Yes, Periyava, it is the birthplace of Sri Adi Shankaracharya," replied the geologist. Periyava continued, "The Purna river flows there. Adi Shankarar's mother Aryambal used to bathe in it daily." The geologist nodded in agreement. Periyava said, "Take soil samples from 2 places in the Purna river. Test them and tell me how old the soil is." "Definitely, Periyava," replied the geologist. Periyava explained to him in detail. Take soil sample from the place which is situated just before Purna river enters Kaladi. The second soil sample has to be collected from the place where the river takes a slight U-turn after entering Kaladi, which is near the house where Adi Shankaracharya lived. Take the soil from these 2 places. Using the carbon dating method, find out the age of both the soils and let me know. Since it was related to his field of work and as it was an order from Maha Periyava, the geologist happily replied, "Certainly, Periyava, I will do it immediately." He bowed to Periyava and left. The geologist collected soil samples from both the places and completed the test Maha Periyava had mentioned. He went to Kanchipuram to submit the results to Maha Periyava. Maha Periyava welcomed him with a smile. The geologist bowed to Periyava, who was eagerly waiting for the results. The geologist explained, "Periyava, I took soil from both the places and using the carbon dating method, found out their age. The soil from the place, which is situated just before Purna river enters Kaladi, is about 1 lakh years old. That is, the river itself is 1 lakh years old. The other sample, which was collected near the house where Adi Shankaracharya lived in Kaladi, is about 2500 years old." Maha Periyava smiled at the geologist and the devotees gathered there. According to the geologist's results, the era of Adi Shankaracharya is further confirmed, said Maha Periyava, proclaiming once again in the great assembly that Adi Shankaracharya's incarnation year is 509 BC and he attained Siddhi in 477 BC. Adi Shankaracharya lived only for 32 years. Using the geologist's report and the slokas related to Adi Shankarar's Siddhi day, Maha Periyava determined the period in which Adi Shankaracharya lived at that time, since there was lot of confusion regarding the period when he lived. Considering all these factors, Maha Periyava assigned the responsibility to a geologist to calculate the age of the soil, and there was a reason for it. The Purna river flowed at little distance from the house where Adi Shankaracharya lived in Kaladi. His mother Aryambal used to bathe every day in the Purna river. One day, while returning after her bath, Aryambal fainted due to exhaustion. Adi Shankarar was worried. Adi Shankaracharya told his mother, "Don't go to the Purna river anymore. Bathe in the well at home." However, Aryambal consoled her son saying, "As long as I am alive, I will bathe only in the Purna river. It is such a great blessing. Then Adi Shankaracharya prayed to goddess Ganga and sang hymns, turning the Purna river itself towards their house. To prove the greatness of Adi Shankaracharya's incarnation and to respect his sannyasa dharma, the Purna river altered its course slightly and began to flow past his house. Aryambal was overjoyed when Purna river suddenly started flowing near their house. Thus Purna river had started flowing near Adi Shankarar's house only from the time when he lived. Maha Periyava assigned this responsibility to a geologist to prove this truth to the world. Before entering Kaladi, the soil of Purna river was 1 lakh years old. After entering Kaladi, the soil from the Purna river near Adi Shankaracharya's house was 2500 years old. Thus, it was confirmed that Adi Shankaracharya's incarnation happened 2500 years ago. Hara Hara Shankara Jaya Jaya Shankara.